What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Smackdown. Here we are, coming to you live from Sunrise, Florida. We are 3 episodes away from the new era of Sound Live era. But these 2 last episodes these 2 episodes right here, next one, this one, and the next one will be great for there. We are going towards the Royal Rumble, and Shane McMahon has a couple things to say up next here on Smackdown. Wonder what our commissioner, the future, the man who brought upon change to the WWE and bringing back a draft that does not give full power just to one group, like it gave the authority all that power. Now Shane McMahon says, hey, SmackDown's going to be it. SmackDown's going to be the place that you're going to need it. And let's see what Shane's got to say. No, it's a great day in SmackDown right now. I've been here on SmackDown for the last couple of weeks, watching, observing, seeing people, seeing things. And the way I'm seeing it is that SmackDown will be the place for the new era, the day of opportunity to anyone who believes they have what it takes to be a star here. I won't stop you from shining here in the WWE in my SmackDown. But tonight, I'm focused on one thing, and that's the Royal Rumble. See, the WWE is still divided between Raw and SmackDown. Our brands are still divided, and I want to make sure that we have the better show. We're focusing on beating Monday Night Raw starting now. I know half of these guys, maybe most of them won't even be here once the draft comes along, but right now I'm going to do with what I have, and we're going to beat Monday Night Raw, and we're going to focus on the Royal Rumble like we should be. I'm going to make people earn their spots, and I'm not going to hand give people spots in the Royal Rumble. Now, there was a guy who was talking about how he should be the #1 pick, and that was Titus O'Neil on Main Event. If you didn't see it, the man was bragging about how he should be the #1 pick, how he was going to win the Royal Rumble, and how he was going to do this and that and this and that. So Titus, come on out here. I'm a guy that likes to give opportunities, so come on out here, and I want to hear what you got to say, Big Titus. And here comes Titus O'Neil, a man who was talking trash, a man who was talking a lot about how he wanted to be the #1 pick, how he should be the #1 pick. This guy is where you build your brand around, and Shane wants to make sure that, you know, Titus can actually back it up. Alright, you know, before we go any further, Shane, I'm glad that you're watching shows like Main Event, watching guys like me, because I'm a hidden gem. No one's taking me serious in the draft. No one. And you took notice of it, and that's a good thing for you. Because the Titus brand remembers this kind of loyalty. And when you draft me, I'm going to make sure that you're in part of my millions of dollar crew. You know, as honored as I am, as flattered as I am, you know, don't get too comfortable right now, Titus, because right now you're a SmackDown superstar. But once that draft comes along, if I know that you're not the right pick, if I know something about you, and be liking me, because I might not even draft you that high as you think I should draft you. See, I'm here to tell you about the Royal Rumble. That's what I'm here to do. Look, Shane, look, you're one cool guy, and I wouldn't mind working for you, because I know you need a guy like Titus O'Neil, the real deal, the Titus brand. That's what you need on your show. I'm good. I can hold babies, kids, babies. I can do a whole bunch of things. And wrestle, I could wrestle too. I can do what you need me to do. But if you want to talk about the Royal Rumble player, I'm going to beat them in the Royal Rumble already. You gave me that spot already. You know, I didn't give you a spot. I haven't given anybody a spot in the Royal Rumble. There's 10 spots that SmackDown gets in the Royal Rumble. I'm shocked because Raw gets 10 too, and we get 10. And there's 10 other spots that Mr. McMahon will fill in himself. But tonight, I'm here to announce that everybody who gets their spot in the Rumble for SmackDown will have to earn it, like yourself. Mr. Titus, you and Darren Young tonight will be in a tag team matchup against Los Matadors. Hold on right there, player. So what you telling me is I gotta earn my spot? You're not just gonna give me my spot, a spot that I should be given because the people here in Sunrise, Florida, they want to see the Titus. They want to see Titus because I'm from Florida, baby. They want to see the real deal. They want to see me win the Rumble, head on in WrestleMania, and give y'all something to watch. But that's what you want to play with. That's how we'll keep playing this, Shane. You know, Titus, I think you're a cool guy. I think you're phenomenal, and I think you have a good face and whatnot. But tonight, I just wish you the best of luck in your matches, because every single match tonight will have Royal Rumble implications, except the next one, which is actually a match that should be taking place because someone wanted to stick their business in a place they shouldn't have stuck their business in. But that's not including you, Titus. No. See the way it is right now, Mr. Shane McMahon. I'm not going to do what you want me to tell you, because hell, the authorities probably on Raw looking at me thinking I'm the real deal. You're over here making me earn a spot in the Rumble, and I have to tell you, I got up with my so-called tag team partner, Darren Young. Really? See, Titus, you're in Smackdown, my show. You're here because you're still a superstar under Smackdown that I didn't draft. And if I have it my way, I'll let you know right now, you're not going to be high on my draft boards once draft time comes around, Titus. So your best bet is win tonight with Darren Young, get into the Royal Rumble, and pull off the upset, pull off the improbable, win the Royal Rumble, and then you'll be on my radar. But Titus, win tonight, and you'll be on my radar. Just like a whole bunch of these guys. They win tonight and they win the Royal Rumble, their stock can go anywhere. Like I said, I'm a man that affords the opportunity to anyone who's willing to work for it and willing to show me. But SmackDown doesn't roll like Raw, and we're not going to give spots away in the Royal Rumble. You're going to earn it tonight, because that's what it's all about. It's about the Royal Rumble tonight. And Shane McMahon, letting it be known that tonight, here on SmackDown, there will be several matches for Royal Rumble spots. And I can't wait to see what matches we have, what matches are going to be for the Royal Rumble participation. And what's going to happen here is SmackDown is focused on the Rumble. Shane McMahon definitely focused on giving spots to people who deserve it, not just giving them out. He's making them earn it by winning a match. But tonight we start the night off with these guys right here in a match that, well, I don't know. Look, Tyler Breeze won his championship match against, Tyler Breeze won a match against Kota Ibushi, and then Goldust didn't really appreciate the way he was treating Kota Ibushi afterwards, and NXT TakeOver London, and Goldust said, hey, you know what, Tyler Breeze reminds me of a young me, a guy who believes he's just golden, a guy who believes he's all this and that, but I know Tyler Breeze, and I know this man needs to be put in his place. Goldust against Tyler Breeze up next here on SmackDown to start off the show. A guy like Goldust, for him to say that Tyler Breeze reminds him of a young him, it's something to say right there, because Goldust was a little strange, a little weirdo, and a little strange again. Well, maybe that's what Tyler Breeze reminds him of, that strangeness or that arrogance that he has right there. And Goldust is, the better right now. Goldust has done a lot, seen a lot, has gone through a lot, and he's probably like, hey, Titus, Mr. Tyler Breeze, sorry, I call him Titus, Mr. Tyler Breeze, I'm willing to set you straight, willing to help you out here. That's what Goldust likes to do, help young people out. But, I talked to Tyler about it, and Tyler was not very happy about what. I'll tell you what his remarks were right now in a little bit. This is Tyler Breeze, the Cruiserweight champion. This man is a Cruiserweight champion, but he had a challenge from Kota Ibushi, a man who was in the Cruiserweight Classic tournament. No longer in the Cruiserweight Classic tournament. Now we are down to our final 8 on the Cruiserweight Classic, so you're going to want to watch that when it comes out, the Cruiserweight Classic, baby, because we're about to figure out who Tyler Breeze will be defending that championship against in the near future. But for right now, Tyler Breeze. Again, Tyler Breeze had some things to say about Goldust, Kota Ibushi, and the Cruiserweight Classic. And let's just have it first. Goldust, I told Goldust, you know, Goldust can say I'm a young him. Goldust can say this and that. You know, who wouldn't want to say they're me? But Goldust isn't, because one fact already is, this is greatness right here. This is beauty, perfection. And Goldust, look at that. Look at that, man. Even when he was young, he was never at my level. As for Kota Ibushi, yeah, the kid hung around for a couple minutes. But at the end of the day, who won? That's right. That's all that matters. As for this Cruiserweight Classic tournament, all of them are just going to go down the same way that Kota Ibushi went down. They're going to lose to me. And that's it. Interview's over. And now Tyler Breeze and Mr. Goldust will meet each other in this ring here on Smackdown here in Sunrise, Florida. That's right, Sunrise, Florida. Tyler Breeze starting this one off right here. Now Tyler Breeze has really found a niche ever since coming up from NXT right here on Smackdown. And, you know, you got to wonder if a guy like Shane McMahon and whoever his GM is going to be has not revealed his GM yet. I think he's playing that one close to the chest, not letting the authority know who it's going to be or have the authority change that person's mind. But you gotta wonder, you know, a guy like Tyler Breeze who came from NXT and chose to come to SmackDown. You gotta wonder, will Shane McMahon want to keep a guy like Tyler Breeze on his roster? Tyler Breeze is talented, don't get me wrong. The man is the Cruiserweight champion. And wherever that title goes, that's where the Cruiserweights are going to go. So does Shane McMahon want to make that draft pick and use it on Tyler Breeze? Tyler Breeze would be a smart pick. The man is very talented, don't get me wrong. And Goldust coming after him. And Tyler Breeze might just have an attitude problem, but look at that right there. That, again, shows you the talent that Tyler Breeze is able to bring. You know, some people might not like who he is. Some people might not like his character. But when it comes down to getting in an in-ring performance, it's Tyler Breeze, man. This guy can perform. And SmackDown could build something around Tyler Breeze and build the Cruiserweights around him. And, oh, Tyler Breeze right there, making sure that Goldust is not around at all in this matchup. And look at Tyler in need of the face of Goldust. So, you know, that's what happens when it comes to the draft when you're thinking about guys like that. Especially now that we're getting so close to it. You got to start now really figuring out who do you want, who are your guys here, who do you want to pick, who do you not want to pick, who do you want to stay away from completely. And knowing when to draft who and when to draft when, because you don't want to overreach for a draft pick because it's not going to work out for you. And now, you know, we are also approaching the Royal Rumble with the Royal Rumble spots on the line. These two are not battling out for a Royal Rumble spot, but Goldust might want to be in the Royal Rumble. You never know. Maybe Goldust is like, let me get in the Rumble, baby. And they kick out right there by Tyler Breeze. Neck breaker right there. And Goldust hits the neck breaker right there. And that's a pretty good move right there by Goldie. And Goldie now punching it. Goldie, you know, Goldust on the other hand, got a good amount of his career go here and there. I'm not saying his career is over, but he's in the back end of his career. And an elbow right there to Tyler Breeze. Going for the pinfall. Hold on a second. 1, 2. And that kick out by Tyler Breeze. But a guy like Goldust, who's on the back end of his career, a guy who could be seeing the end of it, I don't expect the authority, I don't expect Shane McMahon to draft this man up real high. But the question is, once that time rolls around, when it's time to draft Goldust, will you draft Goldust or will you just let the other, you know? I think Shane should take a chance on Goldust. Goldust can help somebody, can be a great mentor, could be a great locker room figure. You know, you always need that guy in the locker room now to be the veteran, to be the guy who leads everything in case there's something brown going back there. That's Goldust, and the man can still compete in the ring too. He's not dead or he's not out of it. This man has a chance of beating up Tyler Breeze right here and kick out right there by T Breezy. Like I said, Goldust has something still left in the tank. He just doesn't have direction to where he's going right now, but Even once this draft comes back around, you never know, man. A lot of things have been made because of this draft. The draft has been going on. And supermodel kick. And Tyler Breeze is hoping this is enough to beat Goldust, and it could be it. And Goldust kicks out at 2. Like I said, Goldust still has something left in there. You can't take it away from him. You know, you just can't. But the question is, what do you do with Goldust? Goldust is part of the tag team as well with the Awesome Truth. Him and our Truth tag team in the main event scene on main event and Superstars, because that's the best place they can do that. But that's also another question. Will those two stay together, or will something go down? And look at Goldust picking up Tyler and lays him down. The Cruiserweight champion on the verge of losing, and that kick out by the Cruiserweight champion. And Tyler Breeze is being challenged right now by Goldust, and you gotta love the fact that Goldust is giving a challenge to Tyler Breeze. He's going to show something right now. I know Shane McMahon's got to be right now watching this right now, watching that, hey, Goldust is really trying to impress something. And maybe Goldust is like, I know I can do this, I can do that, and here's the roll-up right here, trying to get a pinfall right here, trying to get the win right here. Because these are pretty much auditions now. These right now, if you have nothing right now, no title, nothing like that, you haven't really been in the scene much, a guy like Goldust is an audition right here to Shane and the Authority that haven't really seen much of you, that this is who you are and this is what you can bring to the show. And Goldust looking to punt away, and Tyler's like, no. Tyler's like, no. Tyler Breeze won't be reproducing anytime soon. Oh my God. It's good. Right down the middle. Look, if the draft doesn't work for you, Goldust, any team in the NFL could be calling you because they might need a kicker after that one. And a kick out by Tyler Breeze at 2.8. Not 2.9, 2.8. But close, baby, close. Oh, Tyler Breeze with a cheap shot. Tyler Breeze turning Goldust around. Oh, no. The Unprettier. And Goldust. What? But look at that. That's the veteranship right there. That's what Goldust brings to the table. He brings that veteranness to the table. And Tyler Breeze is like, God damn it. His Goldust right now working on Tyler Breeze. Look at Goldie. I didn't think this is the way we start off SmackDown with such a competitive matchup between Goldust and Tyler Breeze, but it's a good way to kick it off, and Goldust might be Breeze, and a kick out by Tyler Breeze. Oh man, what a matchup. It's got the people up and off their seat here. And a counter. The crowd chanting Goldust, and Tyler Breeze is like, yeah, chant Goldust after this. Oh, look at that leg submission, the rope break again, knowing where you're at. Smart veteran move by Goldust. And Goldust with a jawbreaker. Goldust turning Tyler around. This time he might do it. He got Tyler right there. Tyler Breeze on the verge of losing this one. Tyler's about to lose this one. And a kick out by Breeze yet again. And Goldust not going to pout about it. Not going to freak out about it. And there it is. Beauty shot. The beauty shot. Goldust close to the ropes but can't get it. And the Cruiserweight champion Tyler Breeze was given quite the scare in this matchup, but at the end of it he's gonna walk out with the win, and that's all that matters, right? A win, no matter how you get it or whatnot. I wonder what his excuse is here for being so close with Goldust, but Goldust had a performance tonight that I think you gotta look at it once that draft comes along, because a good performance like that should not go unnoticed. But look at that supermodel kick right there to the face of Goldust. Still able to kick out of that. Goldust took out some punishment and was still able to kick out here and there. Goldust gave a great performance here. Motto, am I what you want? Am I what you follow? Yes. No, I'm on PlayStation 4, man. Right here, Tyler Breeze with a beauty shot, waiting for his head to come up and hit him with it. And Tyler Breeze just wants you to remember who he is. But the question is, what's going to happen with Tyler Breeze? What's going to happen with Goldust? What's going to happen with the Cruiserweights? Tyler Breeze gets a measure of revenge. And that's good for him right there. He likes the measure of revenge. Prince Pretty with a win. To start off SmackDown. What a good way to start off SmackDown with such a good matchup right here between these two guys. You hit that like? Hell yeah. That's awesome. I like people who do that. Thank you, good sir. Appreciate you right there. Appreciate the likes. I appreciate the watches. I appreciate the subs. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. Just leaving a comment. And it looks like the Viper, Randy Orton, has something to say. Maybe the Viper is finally going to address that Intercontinental Championship situation after almost 3 weeks. I got some Coke. Not like cocaine. I have some Coca-Cola in my cup right now that I'm drinking. I know it's not good for a sore throat, but I need it or else my voice will start sounding very raspy or very dried up. But here we go. Randy Orton about to take the mic. See what we got to say from the Viper. A member of the Authority, guys. If you guys want to talk about the Royal Rumble and the draft coming along, I'm going to tell you how it's going to go down. I'm leaving this show. I'm leaving Smackdown. I'm here because the Authority want me to be here. The Authority needed me to be here because I need to become Intercontinental Champion. But now that that's no longer the case, I'm no longer the Intercontinental Champion. The Authority can give 0 to 2 hells about this place. They don't care about SmackDown. The Authority don't care about SmackDown no more, and that's fine with me because that's all I need to know. Because once the draft comes along, I'm going to be one of their first picks. I'm going to go back to Monday Night Raw where the show is better, everything is better, and I'm going to do a special thing for the Authority because they deserve it. They deserve something good. They deserve somebody like me. I'm going to go back to Monday Night Raw, and that's all that matters. But I'm not going back. But I'm not going back to Raw empty-handed. See, I'm going to do something to SmackDown that they should realize. When it's time to fight for you guys, I won't fight for you. I'll roll over for the Authority and let them win. But I'm going to go on to the Royal Rumble. And tonight, I know I have to compete in a match for my spot in the Royal Rumble. Are you serious? A Rumble spot without Randy Orton? And I got to team up with my opponent, my so-called partner, Dolph Ziggler. Are you kidding me? Got to team up with Dolph Ziggler, man, who, you know what, Ziggler, I'm not even going to cash in my rematch against you because that championship is irrelevant to me now. I did the best with it, and I made it what it is now, which is an actual championship. And you devalued it the moment you touched it. I don't want that. See, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Rumble when I carry our team to victory tonight, of course. I'm going to do it. Carry our team, go to the Rumble, and I'm going to win the Royal Rumble yet again. And this time I'm going to go again to back-to-back Manias and be in the spotlight, be in the main event for the WWE Championship. Because let's face it, that's the only championship that matters. Monday Night Raw is going to be my home, and I'm so glad I'm spending my last couple weeks here to get the hell out of this stinkhole. So Shane, take your stupid show and shove it up your... While the music hits right there, Shane McMahon. Hey, Randy Orton says he's going back to Monday Night Raw. Orton says the Authority have promised that he will be a main stand over there, and Randy Orton promising the Royal Rumble is his. A lot of people promising that the Royal Rumble will be theirs. But as you heard it from Orton, he has to team up with Dolph Ziggler tonight to take on their opponent to... It's kind of weird, but Dean Ambrose and Daniel Bryan, the WrestleMania opponents, the Royal Rumble opponents, I'm excited for WrestleMania already. The Royal Rumble opponents for the World Championship will be in a match. And if Ambrose and Bryan win, we could have the World Champion in the Royal Rumble. Just think about that. But up next, the odd pairings right here, because these are guys that all need to be in that Rumble. Chris Jericho will team up with The Big Show to take on Jack Swagger and Bubba Ray Dudley. Now, what I got to give Bubba and Jack is the advantage right here, because Jericho and Show, yes, they've been tag team partners before in the past. But Jericho just got off a hell of a battle with Kota Ibushi on NXT. Watch it if you haven't seen breaker that Chris Jericho hits. And Big Show was in a brutal matchup with Mark Henry, Extreme Rules style. Watch it. It was on Main Event. I'm telling you right now to do this because I want you all to watch it and see what's going on. So hit that pause button. Was it not what I said it was? I'm just kidding. Either way, Chris Jericho and Big Show teaming up to take on Jack Swagger and Bubba Ray Dudley with Royal Rumble spots on the line. This is big right here for both guys. They all have to coexist with each other. Jack Swagger, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be the first to say, oh yeah, I want to team up with Bubba Ray Dudley. And Bubba would definitely be, he's not very happy right now. He doesn't get to team up with his brother, Devon Dudley. But it's just the way it works, and that's the way it is. And sometimes you gotta do things you don't want to do, and let's see what happens. Step into the arena and break the walls down. You know, Big Show's been in so many Rumbles. Chris Jericho's been in so many Rumbles. Both guys have been in Rumbles. They're Rumble veterans. They know what to expect. Jack Swagger's been in Rumble. Bubba Ray Dudley's been in Rumbles. These guys are Rumble veterans, but they know. And again, Bubba and Jack, they haven't been on the main stage. They haven't been, you know, Jack had a couple World Championship match, but Bubba had that TLC. So these guys all know about WrestleMania and the importance of WrestleMania. So it means something to him. This is an opportunity to do something. And Big Show, hey, he got dominated by Mark Henry the same way he dominated. Again, that was a good matchup between two big men. They were breaking everything, destroying everything. Tables were being set on fire. What the question is, what shape is Big Show in right now? He's coming out here because, hey, he's a SmackDown superstar, and he needs to be in a Royal Rumble spot. That's what he wants. Because at the end of the day, if you're not working towards becoming a world champion, then what are you doing here? What are you doing here in this company? The World Championship is the most important thing on SmackDown in the WWE. And right now it's possessed by Dirty Dean Ambrose, who already knows what he's got at the Royal Rumble. He's got Daniel Bryan, but will try to add a Royal Rumble match into it. Imagine Dean Ambrose wins that matchup at the Rumble, wins tonight's matchup, goes to the Royal Rumble, and wins the Royal Rumble. Do you know what the man can possibly do? Cash in, and on the main event opportunity, and face the WWE Champion at WrestleMania. Who that WWE Champion will be, we still gotta figure it out, because Cesaro will face Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble for the WWE Championship. What a way to start off the year for Cesaro. And a man that knows Cesaro pretty well. A man that was partners with him. Jack Swagger. Swagger, the All-American American. That's right, the real American. He's been trying to find his footing. He had a chance. He was part of the four men who tried to compete for a chance at the World Championship, but he lost his match to Chris Jericho, and Jericho would lose to Daniel Bryan later that night. But now he gets a little bit of a fight with Jericho, and knows Jericho pretty well too. So this should be interesting right here. As up next comes his tag team partner, but Devon would actually be in action later tonight. Well, he'll be teaming up with someone he's not used to, but Bubba Ray Dudley, like, I guess I could go to the Rumble, and I know Devon's gonna have his hands full, but I know Bubba's not happy at all. I know he has to team up with Jack Swagger. It's a different partner. It's a different style, and Bubba doesn't know if he can really trust Jack Swagger enough, but he's gonna have to. It's a tough matchup against the Big Show, but we'll see what happens as Bubba Ray Dudley Bubba telling the crowd, this is Sunrise Florida, bring it up, baby. The Dudleys trying to get into the Tag Team Championship picture, and it's a very crowded picture, but here we go. Jericho and Swagger starting this off again. These two battled just a couple weeks ago, and it was a good battle between the two right there. It was a battle that Jack Swagger needed. Jack Swagger needed to come out. And Swagger and Jericho just both over there. And right there, they're just like, okay, it's a fair matchup right here. Kota Ibushi knows all about fair matchups with Chris Jericho. Jericho said he went to London to see the so-called Kota Ibushi in action. He wanted to see him up close, and he had to get into it because he wanted to challenge Kota Ibushi, give Kota Ibushi the first fight of his life in the WWE. And Jericho had a chance to speak to him. You know, I told him about his injuries. He was like, you know, it wears a little bit. It's a hell of a matchup that I have, but I've done more. I've been through worse, and I'll be ready to go tonight. And Jack Swagger wants an opportunity. I told him, you know, I talked to Jack Swagger. Well, I talked to all these guys, man. I do it before the show because it's my job. My job as a journalist. And watch Swagger bam. Like the Swagger said he missed he's missing the rush of going for world titles like he was last year. You know, last year at WrestleMania he was in the World Championship matchup alongside Drew McIntyre, Juan, and Shelton Benjamin. All of them were going for that title in a battle of former group members. And Swagger with a clothesline right there. Swagger misses the opportunity to go for titles like that and being a mainstay on the show, and Swagger misses an opportunity like that. He says, hey, he wants to get back there. He sees the Royal Rumble as his way in, and look at Swagger putting Chris Jericho down. He knows Jericho is not at 100%. He's going to make sure of that. Pinfall 1, 2, and Jericho definitely not 100% right there, because that would have been like probably a kick out way earlier. And Swagger bringing it slowly. I also got a chance to talk to Swagger about the draft. He was like, you know, wherever I go, it's a new beginning for a lot of us. It's a new start for a lot of us. Like, I believe that maybe it could be a start for me again, and I could push the reset button. Or maybe I'm already the Royal Rumble winner, which is my goal, to be the Royal Rumble winner. But if that doesn't happen, then it's a start right there. And wherever show drafts me, I'll just be happy to be drafted there, so I can definitely prove to them that they made the right choice by drafting Jack Swagger. So Swagger, his mindset on the draft is, you know, it's time to start anew. Either here on SmackDown, it's going to be a new either way. He says if he stays on SmackDown, it's fine, because there'll be new people here. There's a new management in charge, Shane McMahon, and it's no longer the Authority. So he leaves in confidence of that one. But if he's on Raw, he says, hey, it is what it is. I'll make the best of it. But that's between Jack Swagger right now. Swagger with that clothesline knocks down Jericho again. Chris Jericho again here on SmackDown 2. Had a chance to once compete for the Tag Team Championships. So he had Money in the Bank last year match. He was in the Money in the Bank match last year at WrestleMania. Didn't come out successful. Jericho has been here on SmackDown, and it hasn't been like, oh my God, it's the craziest we've seen Jericho here. But he's had his moments here and there. Had some good matches, but other than that, Jericho hasn't really been in much talk of SmackDown. And we'll see what happens if he stays here on SmackDown or goes to Raw. Either way, Chris Jericho expecting for something different. This new draft comes along, and here comes Swagger. Swagger telling Jericho, you really think you can hang with me? And oh, he missed that shoulder block. And Jericho like, come over here running. And Jericho with the neck breaker. The veteran Chris Jericho outsmarting Jack Swagger. DDT right there. That's Jericho for you, baby. The Ayatollah of Rock and Rolla doing what he does his best right now. Jericho throwing a wicked elbow right there. Wicked elbow again. More elbows to knock down Swagger. And Jericho's like, I might be tired, but I can still do the lion salt. Jericho tired, and you've seen it right now. Jericho tired, but hey, he's like, I'm smarter and I know what I need to do. If I'm tired, the tag team matchup, I can just tag in the Big Show. Here comes the Big Bad Show, and Bubba Ray Dudley's telling Jack Swagger, like, do something. Look at the double team maneuver right here. Goes again, Jericho back at it again. And Jack Swagger is in trouble right now. Big Show looks like it could be easy pickings for him. And Swagger with a punch, a counter right there. Goes for the legs of the Big Show. He must have watched that match. And Swagger says, there you go, Bubba. And Bubba is like, I gotta come into this. I gotta come into this big monster. Like, really, Jack, you really did great work. And look at Bubba Ray Dudley trying to take on the big man. Big punches right here. Bubba Ray Dudley punching him, but it's keeping the big man still on his feet. And oh, here comes Big Show now. I don't know if Bubba's ready to deal with those big punches, but Bubba's like, I can punch back too, baby. And a big time chop right there. And Bubba Ray Dudley's telling Big Show, you want to fight? He's like, come on. I'm going to fight you no matter what. And Bubba trying to attack Big Show on his back, and Big Show's like, nope. Big Show with a big time clothesline. Runs for that one and gets the clothesline on Bubba Ray Dudley. Bubba Ray Dudley looking at smart right there. Big kick right there, knocks down Bubba. Oh man, Bubba's down. Bubba needs to pick himself up here. His Big Show's like, I'm gonna do this to you. Big Show, look at the power of Show. Now wait, he's just dragging Bubba Ray Dudley. Oh no, big time punch. Knocks down Bubba Ray Dudley, and it could be a 1, 2. And I kick out by Bubba Ray Dudley right there. Bubba's like, nope. Bubba punching it. Bubba punching it. Oh, here comes the bionic elbow. And Bubba hoping that's enough to knock down the big man. 1, 2. And I kick out by Big Show. Bubba Ray Dudley's like, I gotta beat you somehow. Turning it around, but Big Show's like, nope. Big Show's like, nope. And Swagger's like, nope. And Big Show distracted by Swagger. And Swagger now picking himself into this. This could be the end. Big Show in trouble. Look at Swagger. That takes a lot of strength. Swagger bomb on Big Show. Swagger can't believe he pulled it off. 1, 2. And on that kick out by Big Show. I don't think he even thought that they were about to win that one. And the WMD. And Big Show telling Jericho, finish him. Jericho waiting for Swagger to get up, and Swagger's getting up. Uh-oh. Jericho code breaker. And it's busted open Swagger. And Jericho gets rid of Bubba. Jericho has cemented his and Big Show's spot in the Royal Rumble. Jericho and Big Show wanted to get in the Rumble. Look, Jericho gets rid of Bubba. Remember, Jack Swagger took a WMD and a code breaker. The fact that he's able to still keep going after that WMD, it's something right there. But Jericho and Big Show are both going to the Rumble, and Jericho. Look at Big Show telling him, good job. They're successful here, and this is what they probably wanted to do. Help each other out to go to the Rumble, but Bubba Ray Dudley is telling him, no, Bubba, it's not. Okay, Bubba. Bubba Ray wants me to tell you, this wouldn't have happened with Devon. With Devon, they would have beat this team. But, Bubba, I can't tell you anything. It is what it is. Big Show and Jericho with the win. And they're going to the Rumble. I'm sorry, Bubba, that's just the way it is. They're going to the Rumble, whether you like it or not. And speaking of Jericho, here comes one of his former tag team partners and Captain Charisma. Maybe Captain Charisma has something to say tonight. He is scheduling a one-on-one matchup against Heath Slater tonight for a Royal Rumble spot. So we'll see where Christian goes in that. We'll see what the former world champion has to say. This man had a semi-big last year. Was a big year last year. He was world champion. He didn't win the world championship, and then he did defend it at SummerSlam. And then after that, you know, the Authority kind of screwed him out of the big spot here on SmackDown. But here we go. Finally waiting, if you see, if you just close your eyes. If you just close your eyes. It's Captain Charisma. What is... I don't know what Christian has to say right here. You know, I had a hell of a year last year. At this point right now in this year, I was conspiring to screw over my best friend and cost him the world championship. Last year, I retired Edge. I won the world championship. I was screwed out of my world championship by the Authority. And this year, I'm planning on winning the world championship back. How you may say, you know, how am I going to do it? How am I going to come out of nowhere and win it? I'm going to want to beat the McMahons. Simple as that. I'm going to want to beat Triple H and Stephanie. Shane, I understand you're a McMahon too, but you're different. You're not that kind of guy who will screw over someone just because. You're not the guy that's going to screw me over because, Shane, I know you, and I know you won't screw me over. And I know at the WWE draft you're going to pick me. And I'm going to give you an incentive of why you're going to pick me in the WWE draft. Not just because I am hands down a great performer. But because I'm going to win the Royal Rumble. And I'm going to have that main event spotlight. And wouldn't you love to see Smackdown as the main event for the Royal Rumble? Instead of something where Triple H will probably be in the main event. No. You know, my crusade was to take down the Authority, and I tried my best. I tried to do this and that. Might not have been the greatest attempt, but I tried. Which is a hell of a lot more than those people have done in SmackDown here, to fight the Authority. But Shane, I'm just trying to plead my case to you that I don't want to go to Raw. I don't want to be under Shane. I don't want to be under Stephanie and Triple H's rule. I don't want to be there. I've seen what they do to me. And you know what they're going to do to me? They're going to take away my championship. They're going to force me to quit. They're going to force me to get out of here. They're going to force me to retire. They're going to force me to go somewhere else. And Shane, I love this business too much to do that. But I'm not going to just stand around while someone sabotages me over. So Shane, this is my plea to you. That I'm going to win the Royal Rumble and you're going to draft me onto SmackDown because that's what's going to be best for both of us. So that's all I've got to say, Shane. Captain Charisma pleading, begging Shane McMahon for a chance to stay on SmackDown because he does not want to go to Raw. He does not want to be drafted by the Authority. Christian knows what the Authority will do to him if he goes to Raw. But up next here on SmackDown, another tag team matchup. Pitting foes. Pitting Zack Ryder and Sheamus. Zack Ryder last week defeated the former world champion. Yeah, he defeated the former world champion, Sheamus, last week. And now they're back teaming up together. Sheamus did not love that loss at all. Sheamus is pissed off about that loss. Now he has to make sure he teams up with Zack Ryder here. And if he doesn't play by the rules and they don't do this, they're not going to the Royal Rumble. Neither of the two. Neither of the two are going to the Rumble. And we'll see Stardust and Devon in the Royal Rumble. And if that's what he wants, that's what he'll get. Here we go. Here from back in Sunrise, Florida. Stardust, who made a rare appearance as Cody Rhodes, but I bet you Stardust won't tell you that. But there was a rare appearance by Cody Rhodes at NXT TakeOver London, and it was awesome. It was great. I thought, you know, that's it. No more Stardust ever again. But it seems like Stardust wants to keep fooling you into this persona. But hey, Stardust has a chance to go to the Royal Rumble, And the question is, you know, where would Stardust go in the WWE draft? Where do you take Stardust in the WWE draft? A guy like this who's very talented, just can't seem to find the wins, but will stab you in the back whenever it comes to it. You know, where does he go? And he's trying to make a spot for himself. He's trying to get in the Royal Rumble and trying to go somewhere with that Royal Rumble spot. The face of Strange. And here comes Devon Dudley, who's ready to go. Ready, itching, and willing to go. Here we go. Just saw his tag team partner, Bubba Ray Dudley, not get the chance to go to the Royal Rumble. So, you know, the question for Devon is, does he really want to win this matchup and get a chance to go to the Royal Rumble? Or he's just like, whatever, I really don't care much about this spot because it's not going to benefit me anything because Bubba's not going to be there. But I think the inner competitor in Devon Dudley is going to want to at least be like, hey, Bubba, you know, it didn't work, you didn't get in it, but I'm in the spot, maybe I can get a chance to go headline WrestleMania. There's Devon and Stardust teaming up. Zack Ryder, a man who wants it, who knows about the Rumble, because last year at the Rumble he was the last man eliminated. That's right, CM Punk and him were the last two, and guess who received that elimination? Guess who got eliminated? That man right there, Zack Ryder. Imagine what would have happened had he won. Imagine where he'd be right now in his career. This time I'll get to the final two and I'll eliminate whoever's there, and I'll go on and continue my ride. But right now he's focused on the Rumble. He's focused on the Rumble and the WWE draft. But here comes a man who knows about the Rumble because he's won it. Fella! It is Sheamus, the former world champion, the former United States champion. This man knows about gold and always seems to find a way into the championship picture. And Sheamus knows that, hey, he could be in WrestleMania. He opened WrestleMania last year against Mark Henry and won the match and was the U.S. champion by the end of the night. Sheamus knows about WrestleMania, and this time he wants to be the main event. The man held on to the World Championship for a good couple months here. September, let's see, it was not a champion, so October, November, December, so about 3 months. He held on to the World Championship for 3 to 4 months. Lost it to Dean Ambrose at tables, ladders, and chairs. Had another chance at it and lost that. But Sheamus now needs to find out what life after the World Championship brings. As Zack Ryder beat him last week, and he's not very happy with that, but he knows that he cannot attack Zack Ryder or his chances at the Royal Rumble are done. Dunzo, gonzo, as it will be Ryder starting the match off against Stardust here. That's what you see on SmackDown, matches like this. And Stardust gets that kick right there. Stardust coming right after him. Look at Stardust attacking Ryder, but Ryder's like, hey, nope. Bam! Zack Ryder's like, nope. Stardust is like, that's not the way it's going to roll. As Ryder got the elbow right there, and Sheamus is like, you're not going to win the matchup for us. You're not going to do anything for us, Zack. Zack Daddy, that's what it says on the back. Zack Daddy trying to win this and trying to win this for his team. You know, maybe Sheamus will be happy with me, and it is what it is. But what I know is I beat Sheamus, and I know Sheamus is not happy about that. Sheamus is looking for a rematch eventually in the near future with Zack Ryder before the draft comes along and these two aren't together. The crowd chanting, you look stupid for Sheamus, and Sheamus is like, why y'all gotta attack me? And DDT by Stardust. You know, I don't know if Stardust watched the match between Cody Rhodes and Apollo Crews at NXT TakeOver London, but it was a phenomenal matchup that those two went through. And look at Stardust, moonsault, trying to knock down Zack Ryder out of the matchup here, and Ryder kicks out right there at 2. And Stardust trying to end this one soon. DDT again, Ryder is down. Pinfall again by Stardust. Stardust trying to beat Ryder, and Ryder again with a kick out. Sheamus is like, come on, man, don't underestimate Mr. Ryder. He's like, come on, Ryder. Like, don't lose me the match. And look at Ryder again, down again, but Ryder, another kick out right there, and Stardust is bringing it to him right now. Stardust like, this is my chance right here at beating you and going to the Royal Rumble. And that clothesline knocks down Ryder. Stardust. Oh, there it goes. He goes low right there, and here comes Ryder. And I counter by Stardust. And I went out for the elbow right there. Ryder's like, yeah, it's not going to work against me, baby. And Ryder dropping Stardust, telling Sheamus, this is where you were at last week. Woo, woo, woo. Broski boo. And Ryder's like, come on, Stardust. Stardust getting up slowly. Stardust gets the rough. He gets a rough ride right there. Rough Ryder. And the rope break saves Stardust. Smart enough to know where he's at. And Sheamus is telling Ryder, like, are you stupid? Did you not realize he was at the freaking rope? And Stardust now switching it over, making the tag into Devon Dudley. This is probably the smartest move he could do right here. Bringing Devon right here. Bringing a veteran like Devon and switch this around, a tag team specialist. That's what he's doing right now. He's definitely making sure that, hey, Ryder's not able to do anything at all. And Sheamus is like, come on, Ryder, you're playing games with me, man. Look where Devon's going, IRS. Big time hit right there. Devon Dudley's like, I'm going for the win. 1, 2. I kick out by Zack Ryder. Sheamus is like, come on. And Ryder's like, hey, I got something for you, Devon. Turns it around right here. Look at the power. Ryder trying to pick him up, but neck breaker right there. Zack Ryder down again. And Devon going for the pin, possibly the win. And a kick out right there by Ryder at 2. And Devon's like, really? And look at Devon trying to do something. And Stardust is in trouble because Ryder's like, I gotta protect my tag team partner. And oh, look at Devon, and Sheamus is like, hey, hey, he got my back, so I guess I gotta get his back. The two rivals are looking a little friendly right now. I don't know if that's the way they want to pursue this friendship or this relationship as partners, but no. And Ryder gets the counter. Ryder works on the leg. Ryder running to Sheamus, but no, he's going high risk actually. And Devon Dudley tells him no. And Ryder's like, this is what I can do for you, Star. This is what I can do for you. Drop kick city. Zack Ryder trying to get the win for his team. 1, 2, and a kick out by Devon Dudley. Devon gets out of that way. That one. Oh no, this could be it. This could be the end for Ryder. Bam! Ryder's been busted open. Pinfall. 1. And a kick out again by Ryder before Sheamus is getting there. And it's showing you the toughness of Zack Ryder. Sheamus seems a little impressed by it, but not really much. A counter by Devon. Devon big time clothesline. Devon trying to beat Ryder. 1, 2. And this time Sheamus makes the save. Hey, he knows, hey, Royal Rumble spot's on the line. And oh, Devon gets rid of him. Devon's like, that's it. We're going to the Rumble. We're going to the Rumble. Oh, and a kick out right there. Devon trying to get this. And now look at Ryder. Ryder's like, I gotta bring the team in this. Ryder dropping down. Devon Dudley. Remember, Ryder knows Mojo Rawley. Both guys are the hype bros, but boom! The broski boot. Ryder with the neck breaker. Ryder's trying to do this alone. I don't know why Ryder would be trying to do this alone. This is not the smartest thing to do, Ryder. You can't do this alone. You need the Celtic Warrior. And there's a Rough Rider on Devon. Pinfall 1, 2, and Sheamus gets rid of Stardust, and Ryder and Sheamus are going to the Royal Rumble. But did you see this matchup where, you know, Ryder was getting his ass kicked most of the match, but Ryder still was very resilient. Ryder tried his best to do it without Sheamus. Sheamus like, hey, it was no ups. There was no. It was no luck last week. I did what I had to do. I did what I needed to do. I beat you last week. That was all skill. And tonight he seemed like it was him telling Sheamus, I can do this. I can be big. I can be a star. And he did just that tonight. He brought his team back after getting his ass kicked. He brought his team back. Say what you will, but he brought his team back. Sheamus might have gained some respect for him, but Sheamus was like, I'm going to the Rumble because I made sure we didn't lose. You got lucky again. He's telling Ryder, you got lucky again. I'm a former world champion who deserves to be in the spotlight. And Ryder and Sheamus win. Both men will be part of the Rumble in a couple weeks' time. But Sheamus seems like he's got something to say right now. And Ryder's already leaving, and Sheamus is like, I'm not. Like, don't worry about this. Wonder what Sheamus has to say right now. His team's going 1, and the former world champion's about to take the mic. I don't know what you want to say. Alright, I need everyone to calm down and relax. I am not the friend of Zack Ryder. I do not respect what he did tonight. What he did was stupid. He didn't tag me in when the match started. He should have tagged me in, and we definitely would have been going. This match would have definitely been over early and over already and done with. It would have been done 20 minutes ago. But you know what he chose to do? He chose to use his stupid dumb luck. He used his dumb luck that won him the match last week. That dumb luck that got him into the final 2 of the Royal Rumble last year. All that dumb luck he's used ever since he stepped foot in here. That's what he did. So Zach, how about you come back out here so we can finish our match from last week, because I'm not done with you yet. And your stupid dumb luck is about to run out. I might be Irish, but I don't believe in your luck. What do you mean you don't believe in your luck? I guess he doesn't believe his luck. Well, I guess his luck is not going to last any longer. I think he believes that Ryder's luck is done. And Ryder's like, hey, I just won us a match. I got bloodied open now. I'm make sure that they clean me up and whatnot. I'm good to go. Hey, look, bro, it is what you want to say. You want to say it's luck, it's fine. I just proved tonight that I was getting my ass kicked tonight, and I came back, and I brought our team back. That's what I did tonight for us, and the reason you're going to the Rumble is because of me, baby. That's the way it is, broski. I want you to know something. I would have gone to the Rumble no matter what. I am the Authority's favorites. I'm going to go back to the Rumble. Going to the Rumble because without me, that Rumble would just be stupid and pointless. The best wrestler in the business, the best wrestler in the company, not in the Royal Rumble. What kind of joke is that? Well, Sheamus, as a man who's won the Royal Rumble before, that's you. You know all about the Rumble. You know what it feels like when you win it. See, I had that opportunity last year to almost win it, and I didn't do it. But this year I'm coming back better, stronger, faster, and a meaner Zack Ryder than last year. So Sheamus, I won your spot, and you should be grateful for that. Last week, I beat you because I'm better than you, because this is a different Zack Ryder. What? Okay, this is a different Zack Ryder. What, was Zack Ryder not Zack Ryder at all? See, that Zack Ryder is just a joke. A guy who comes up so close and then fails. That's what you are, Zack. That's who you'll always be. No matter what you try to do, no matter how much you can lift, weight, how fast you can run, no matter all these things you do, you'll never, ever amount to a world championship. Like I have gotten a world championship. See, you've gotten world championships, yeah, but they've been given to you. You've kissed the right ass. You've kissed Triple H's ass, and he gave you those chances. You didn't earn them like I did. You haven't done the hard work that I've done. How maybe I'll never get a WWE Championship matchup or a World Championship match, or maybe I'll never be that. And it's, you know, if it's that's the way my career plays out, where I never get it. At least I was never given anything. I earned everything. You know, Zach, strong words from you. You're a very strong man with your little words like that, saying I didn't earn it. See, I picked up victories when it actually mattered. I didn't choke in clutch situations. There's a reason why I've won a WWE Championship, because I was clutch. A World Championship, because I was clutch. You, Mr. Zack Ryder, are just like a good team in the regular season, but once that postseason comes around, you lose and you choke. You're funny, you know what, Sheamus? If all you want to do is get another matchup against me, and a match is what you're going to have against me, I'll give you another match so I can prove to you that I'm better than you, and that I've always been better than you, and that I don't need anything or anyone to help me be successful here. That the only success that I've gotten is because of myself and these WWE fans who've been behind me and stuck through the thick and thin. You know, Zach, I might have lost you last week, but I'm not itching for another fight with you. That's not what I want. I don't need another fight with you because I'm doing this for money, and I'm doing this to better myself, and facing you is a downgrade. I was facing the world champion before. I was the world champion. I'm still world champion level. That's all I'm going to challenge. So, Ryder, you could brag about your one big win against me, but that's all you got. So don't worry, fella, because you're safe for now. I don't want to fight you again. I got my Royal Rumble spot, and you got your little win against me last week, your little fluke victory, and that's all that matters, because once the draft comes along, I won't be on Smackdown anymore. You'll be here being mediocre, what you do best. I'll be on Raw carrying Monday Night Raw. So, Ryder, good luck, kid. You're going to need it. And Sheamus telling Zack Ryder, I don't need to fight with you anymore. I might have lost last week, but I don't need it. I need to prove nothing to myself. You, on the other hand, can carry this as the biggest moment of your career. I don't know if it's over between the two, but Zack Ryder saying we're going to see a new Ryder. I can't wait to see where these two guys go. Well, Sheamus says they're not going anywhere. As up next, another match to determine to see who will be going to this Royal Rumble that we're going to be having. Darren Young and Tyson Hill against Los Matadores. A Royal Rumble spot on the line. Who do you have? I got Los Matadores. I think they're going to pull off an upset. The PTPs getting it together. You know, I got a chance to speak to Darren. I told Darren, what are you taking from all these words Ty's saying, the way he treats you? Like, you know, we know what's coming up, the WWE draft, and we know there's a possibility we won't be tag team partners anymore. But for the time being, we're going to stick to our goal, and our goal was to become tag team champions. But at the same time, we're going to focus on ourselves too in the future. But if we got to team up, you know, we got to team up. We got to do what we got to do. Simple as that. I'm not going to tell you this is the best team we've been in. This is the best we've been, and our friendship isn't the best. But if we got to be partners, we got to be partners. That's the way it is. We want tag team gold. So it kind of seems like Darren's just sticking around this because of the goal they've accomplished. The goal they want to accomplish was to become tag team champions together. But Titus seems to be looking to get ready to get out, and Darren's just like, whatever. I'm just here. We're those Matadors, the tag team that actually wants to be together and actually wants to do something. Those Matadors. And the real deal, Titus O'Neil's like, come on. And look at this. They're telling, let's do this. Here come those Matadors. And the match has started, but here comes Titus. They're starting this off against Fernando. Fernando's not even out of his mask, not out of anything. He's still in his Matador costume. And trying to get rid of Diego, and Diego gets out of this one. And a big boot knocks him silly. Titus O'Neil, look at that. Wants to send a strong message to Shane McMahon and I after he started off the show with Shane. Shane told him, you're nowhere near my radar, but if you win the Rumble, maybe you'll be somewhere near me. Somewhere near that radar of us. But Titus O'Neil right now stomping away. But here comes Fernando now. Those Matadors are not going to be slouches. The tag team matches have been very good for them. They've kind of cooled down since their hot start. But hey, who doesn't cool down after a hot start? And now here comes Titus with the counter right here. Titus O'Neil neck breaker. And the primetime players looking for a chance to do something. Not clothesline right now. The crowd booing Titus O'Neil here in his own home, here in this place here in Sunrise, Florida. And Darren Young now stepping in here. The PTPs and trying to do their best right here to keep themselves in it. And Darren Young with the power slap to pinfall combination right here. Trying to beat Fernando. Fernando might lose this one actually, and this could be the end for Fernando. And Fernando kicks out right there. The Matadors, maybe they want a spot in the Royal Rumble. Add their little flavor to the Rumble. Maybe one of them can get a spot, you know. But this is crazy dreams. Anything can happen. And look at Darren Young with that leg drop. That could be it. That could be the match. I'm calling it. That leg drop is enough to end it. And I kick out again. Fernando. Neck breaker. Pinfall again. Darren Young's like, I'm going to go for any chance I got to beat you, man. And I kick out by Fernando one more time. And I kick to the knee right there at the knee. Darren Young might be wanting to get his own thing. You know, we've seen Darren Young already. We saw him compete against Curtis Axel and Dolph Ziggler this past Tuesday on main event. It did not go the way Darren Young wanted it to go. He suffered the loss. He lost in that one, but he had a good performance, but he lost. And Dolph Ziggler picked up the victory, and Darren Young now needs to pick up the pieces of what he said. Darren Young dropping his body onto Fernando. The Matadors mainly have not had much offense in this one at all, and it is what it is. Yeah, you know how much offense in the game. It's just, it is what it is. And now an elbow right there. There you go. Fernando now trying to get his offense started here with Matadors. Ole! Drop kick right there. And Fernando's like, that's Ole moments right there, baby. Well, DDT to Darren Young. Darren Young laid out on that DDT. Titus O'Neil's like, don't screw me over, Darren. And I kick out by Darren Young. Titus just looking at this one very close, and Darren gets out the way. Darren turns it around. DY, D-Money. D-Money drops it right there. Oh, baby. Pinfall. Darren Young trying to walk out here with the win. And a kick out right there by Fernando. Darren Young telling Titus, no, it's your time to get it now. An elbow to the back of the head. Another punch right here. And now a punch here. Darren Young telling Titus, watch this. Sleeper, oh my God. That could be Fernando's last moment right here. Fernando's trying like, I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to quit, but I might quit. I might quit. And Darren's like, no, you ain't going nowhere on this one, man. And Fernando was like, oh, Fernando might be fading. Fernando's fading here. Starting to lose it here. And he's tapping out. He's like, I can't hold it anymore. Darren Young and Titus O'Neil. The primetime players are going to the Royal Rumble. Those Matadors, though, they got beat in this one. they have been the Matadors have been struggling a little bit as of lately, and I think you want to keep an eye on that because that could be a bad news for them right there. They started off so hot by winning a whole bunch of matches and trying to get into the championship picture, the tag title picture, but they've been struggling now, man.